All right, I'm here today to talk to you about how to make a flowchart for your QA lab. So this is lab 8. There are some post-lab questions that you're going to answer, but the bulk of the lab is you're going to make a flowchart for the lab. That video, that was all spliced together. That's all right, you have the idea. So the top of your flowchart, you're just going to write unknown. And the first test that you're all going to do is the DNPH test. And then there's a result. So you're going to say what the test is, and then you either got an orange precipitate or you do not get an orange precipitate. And then you'll say what that means. So getting an orange precipitate means we have an aldehyde or ketone. No orange precipitate means we're over here at the pumpkin. I don't know why I drew a pumpkin. I think because I was doing orange. And it means we do not have an aldehyde or ketone. So from there, we do one of two things. If we do have an aldehyde or ketone, we then went to the Tollens test. And from that, we either had a silver mirror or we had mud. Silver mirror meant an aldehyde, mud meant a ketone. No precipitate, well, then we did the acetyl-chloride test. And we either got hot or cold. And so hot meant we had an alcohol, and cold meant not an alcohol. And then from there, we continued. So the alcohol, we then did the Lucas test. And the Lucas test, you can tell if it's either a primary, secondary, tertiary based on the results. For if it's not an aldehyde, there's actually two more steps you're going to do. One would be the bromine test. Depending what happens there, if you get a no there, then you keep going. So you're going to want to make a sketch first so you can get the whole layout. I kind of started running out of room. And then you want to have fun with it. So every time you do a test, you have one shape. So I was kind of playing with it. I did the shape of the DNPH or the Tollens. You know, you can do test tubes or flasks, or you can do flowers, you can do butterflies, you can make vines connecting them. I tried to color code my tests and have right silver. It's kind of a silver color. The acetyl-chloride, I'm sorry, the DNPH was an orangish color. The acetyl-chloride, I got hot or cold. That's supposed to be a flame. That's why I had to stay in school and get all these letters after my name. And that's a snowman. I know how to make snowmen. Anyway, and then it keeps going from there. Don't do my drawings. I want you to be clever with yours. I don't know why I made a pumpkin. I think because I had an orange marker in my hand. But be clever. You kind of have a theme with it. I've had people like do penguins. I've had people do cookies versus milk. So a yes went towards the cookies and the no went towards milk. I don't know why they did that. You can do no mud, no lotus. I want you to have fun. You can do gnomes and fairies. You can do the yellow brick road. That was actually, I had a student one year followed the yellow brick road through Oz to get to all of his answers. And then you're going to write in the unknowns, JNC, sorry, find the right color marker. And then you would say what path you followed. So either with stickers or stars, you can do moons and stars, right? So J, we didn't get an orange precipitate. And so we went to the acetyl-chloride. And what happened with the acetyl-chloride, I cannot remember, but you guys hopefully do remember. And for C, same thing. We went this path. You can do moons. These are like moons. And then from here, one of them I know went hot and one went cold, and that's where it branched out, but neither one was an aldehyde or ketone. But you're still going to show the complete chart, and somehow with stickers or little stick figures or something. So bonus points. I want you guys to let your inner child come out and play. You all can draw something, whether it's hearts, whether it's, right, you can have fun. All right, ta-ta.